Hey everybody, welcome to the MilitaryVALoan.com show. I'm your host, Bernard Edwards, CEO of TroopsToAgents.com, and I'm here with my friend, Will Doon.
What's up?
What's up, brother? Good to see you. So, on this show, we interview real estate professionals that service the veteran community, help veterans get into homes, secure homes, create investments for themselves, and we also interview veterans who have used VA loans in their lifetime, some of them more than once. So, without further ado, I'd just like to get started asking you our first question. So, some of our viewers have chimed in and they want to know what's the number one piece of advice you'd give a military family that's looking to purchase their first home?
Number one piece of advice, I would say I'm in the camp of the Phil Knight world, so I would just do it. There's really no negatives about purchasing using your VA. I think it's an awesome tool that the VA offers, and it's something that every vet should take advantage of.
What makes it, because you work with a lot of veterans, but you work with folks who are not veterans. What are some of the things about the VA loan that stand out that make you say just do it?
Number one, 100% financing. So that means you're putting zero down. A lot of times, depending on the lender you're working with, you're going to have zero closing costs. So that's number two. Number three, which a lot of people don't realize, is the rate is far better than what you'll normally see on conventional lending. So you're getting an awesome rate. So there's this old myth that VA loans are bad, they're hard to do, the rates are high. That's all a fallacy. It's not true. I believe truly that the VA loan is probably the best loan out there. So if you have the ability to take out a VA loan, it's something you should definitely do because you get that leverage of 100%. So you're putting zero down. If you're working with a good lender, they're going to do hopefully zero closing costs, so you're not paying anything out of pocket. And again, you're going to get an interest rate that's pretty awesome and pretty amazing.
Nice. I love it. Love it. I've definitely used VA loan a few times in my deals where I can, and it's all been amazing experiences. And you've serviced a lot of my clients, which has been great. So, what's some of the biggest surprises your veteran clients have when, let's say, they're a first-time homeowner, and I know one off the top of the head is probably paperwork, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, it depends. I mean, if you're active duty versus the civilian, the biggest thing is the DD 214. Just making sure you got that. And most lenders will have the ability to help you get that.
And this is if they're active duty, separated, retired, doesn't matter. They're going to have to produce the DD 214.
Correct, just to show the eligibility. And again, I mean, if you're working with a VA or a lender who knows VA product, they'll be able to help you get that. So if you've been out of the service for a while and you're like, oh, I've misplaced that, I've moved 5 times, I don't know where I can get that, most lenders will have the ability to help you.
Nice. So any other surprises that some of these veteran clients have had that they, didn't realize was a necessity?
It really comes down to VA loan at the end of the day too. It's just like any other loan where you're going to have to provide income, bank statements, verification of employment. So just be prepared that hey, I've got to verify my current employer. I've got to have a pay stub that's recent. In most cases, potentially have to have a bank statement if you're putting money towards closing costs. A lot of times though, again, if you're not paying any closing costs, you might not have to verify like your bank statements. But just be prepared, bank statements, employment information, and pay stubs.
All right, well, there you have it, guys. Go head over to MilitaryVALoan.com where you can get much more of this great content. Will Doon, thank you so much for coming and providing value to the veteran community.
Definitely. Thank you for having me.